What is a limited liability company? Have you ever dreamed of starting your own business? Homer Simpson has. Many times. But every time he tries, he runs into a big question. What kind of company should he start? Today we're going to help Homer and you understand one of the most common business structures, the limited company. When Homer decides to open Homer's Donut Emporium, he has a choice. He could run it as a sole proprietorship, meaning he and his business are legally the same person. If the business fails, creditors could come after his house, his car, even his secret donut stash. But if he sets up a limited company, something magical happens. The company becomes its own legal person, separate from Homer. It's like when Sideshow Bob tries to commit a crime. The police arrest Bob, not his brother Cecil. The company can own property, sign contracts, and owe money, all in its own name. Take Mr. Burns, for example. Springfield Nuclear Power Plant is a limited company. When the plant accidentally dumps waste in the river, the company gets sued. Not Mr. Burns personally. His mansion and his vintage copy of Rich Dad, Poor Dad are safe. This protection is called limited liability. It means Homer's personal assets, his couch, his TV, his Duff beer, are shielded if the business goes belly up. He only loses the money he invested in the company. Marge can breathe a little easier, but limited liability isn't the only feature. A limited company can also have shareholders, people who own tiny pieces of the business. When Krusty the Clown turned his merchandise empire into a limited company, he sold shares to the public. Now anyone who owns a share is a part owner of Krusty's brand. If the company makes a profit, it can share that profit with shareholders through dividends. Homer might get a check just for owning that share, without having to tell a single joke. Of course, the company also has to pay taxes, called corporate tax, on its profits. Apu's Kwik-E-Mart, as a limited company, pays its own taxes. After tax, the remaining profit can be reinvested or paid out as dividends. So, a limited company is like a giant donut. You take a bite. That's your investment. If it falls on the floor, you just walk away. Your house is safe. A limited company creates a legal wall between your personal life and your business. That's why so many Springfield businesses, from the nuclear power plant to the leftorium, choose this structure. So next time Homer has a brilliant business idea, at least he'll know how to protect himself. Whether the idea itself is brilliant, well, that's another story.